It's so awesome. It makes me want to talk about this little vision I was getting earlier about, sharing the truth about the darkness, about God, about Jesus. And if you find that it's fascinating to think about the disciples and how closely they were with Jesus and how they spent time with him to learn from him and listen to his riddles, and because Jesus talks in riddles, and so I want to try to explain this vision, okay? And if our bodies, if we are the temple of God, and he said that he will return, okay? Everybody says Jesus is coming back, Jesus is coming back, but at the same time, they also say that he is alive. Okay, so now we have a little bit of confusion going on. Okay, he's either coming back or he's alive. No, he always was and always is and always will be the only true God. So we have this little mind game that I think religion is actually caught up in. They're actually caught up in it themselves, because if somebody is already here, if I'm already here with you, I don't need to tell you I'm coming back. Okay, first of all, he also says that I am with you and I will never leave you and I will never forsake you. Okay, so in order to come back to somebody, you have to have already been with them, right? So this is going to knock out a whole set of belief systems, but we have to start believing that the living God lives inside of us, okay? And so the vision that I got today was, I started imagining this house being built, okay? Say there's a family and they put the foundation down, and this place is huge, okay? Because God says that there are many rooms, okay? He has prepared a room. Jesus said, I'm going to go there and prepare a room for you, okay? So let's just think about our bodies as rooms, okay? So he's prepared our body in this room, okay? And so now he says, I'm going to go to the Father so that I can send the Spirit back to you to give you a helper, so that I will never leave you and I will always be with you. Okay? So when he says he's returning, okay, his Spirit has already been sent. Okay? So what we need to know is that he's already with us. As I said, as he said, as he is, so are we in this world. Okay? As he is, so are we in this world. So does he need to return again? Or was this already something that happened? Because if he's already returned, or is returning, maybe that's just your set of mind. Okay? Has he returned to you yet? Okay? He's returned to me and made me new again. He's returned to me and brought me joy and made me complete. Okay? So once you learn that the Holy Spirit's been sent, that's when you'll realize the truth about Jesus, that he's already with you. Okay, so just back to the vision, okay? Imagine this house being built, and it takes years and years and years to build all these houses, okay? So each family, each generation that passes on leaves this house to the next person, okay? The knowledge of Jesus, the love of Jesus, okay? We pass it down, and then the next generation continues to build on this foundation that Jesus called the rock. He said, on this rock, I will build my church. Okay? My church, talking about his body, okay? All of us believers who know that as he is, so are we. Okay? He walked on the earth in the flesh as a man, and God made him male and female. He made us. He created us male and female. Okay? So, Jesus is the fullness of God. Alright? And so every generation that receives Jesus, that finds the truth out about Jesus and knows that he is with them, then they will continue on building his body. Okay? His church, not a religion. He didn't say in the last days I'm going to come up with the very best religion. The very best religion is going to be the one that you're going to join. No. He said, I am going to build myself back up. And Jesus said that, or God said, Jesus said, God said that I will draw all men to himself. Have you been drawn to yourself? Have you been drawn within to yourself to take a look at the inside? Have you looked for your inner self to find God? That's where he said he would. He would be found in the innermost part of you, in the innermost part, the holy place, inside the temple. Okay? Oh, it's so good. It's so good to have visions like that, because then it's like, you know, when I start sharing my experience with God and the things that I've learned from the Spirit, that is his word building his body back up. So when he returns to you, I mean, if you know that you have to leave somebody first to return to them, okay? He's already left, and now he's returning to each one who believes. He will reveal himself. Okay, so it's not, you know, I started believing at one point a few years back that Jesus was a man, like a man that was going to walk into my life and say, hey, here I am, I'm Jesus, remember me? You know, I thought that's really what was going to happen. But what I found out is Jesus lives inside. And the reason he lives inside is because he is spirit. And his spirit lives inside of us. And that's what gives life to our mortal bodies. It's amazing. It's amazing. So, you guys have a very good evening, and I hope to talk to you soon. So be safe out there.